I've been thinking about this statement from Jesus, and it's one of those statements that once you realize what he means by this, you can never look at yourself the same way again. So let me share this with you. This is what Jesus said about you. He said, "I am the way, the truth, and the life." Now, in this one sentence, there's so much packed. Let's break it down a little bit. First, he says, "I am the way." That means that he is the only way to get to where you need to go. We all are lost. We all are wandering around, trying to figure out life and trying to figure out our purpose and trying to figure out where we re-going and why we re-here. And many times we feel like we're just going through the motions. And if you're honest, you can raise your hand and say, "God, I don't even know why I'm alive. I don't even know what I'm doing here. I don't even know what my purpose is." Well, Jesus says, "I am the way." Put it this way, you can get lost in the woods, right? And you can wander around and you can walk further and further and deeper into these woods. But if you come to the place where you realize you're lost, you need to find the way. If you stay lost, you will die. You will perish. But if you find the way, then you will live. Jesus is saying, "I am the way." If you will follow me, then you will have eternal life. If you follow me, then you won't just go to heaven when you die. No, you will live right now. You will have eternal life right now. Because following Jesus isn't just a path to get somewhere. Following Jesus is Jesus living in you. And if he lives in you, then you have life in you. Okay, second thing he says, "I am the truth." What does that mean? That means that everything that he says is true. And not only is everything that he says true, but he is the embodiment of truth. He is truth. In other words, you can trust him. You can believe in him. Everything he says is absolutely true. And he wants you to know that because he is the way and he is the truth, he's also good. And then he says, "I am the life." What does that mean? The life that he's talking about is not just heaven when you die. He's talking about abundant life right now. When people come to faith in Jesus, they often say, "I used to live this way, but now I live this way. I used to be filled with anxiety and worry, but now I have peace. I used to be filled with fear, but now I have joy. I used to walk in shame, but now I walk in freedom. I used to walk in sickness, but now I walk in health and power. I used to be bound by addictions, but now I am set free." See, Jesus came so that you could have abundant life. So when you think about it, Jesus is the way to get to where you need to go. Jesus is the truth, so you can trust him. And Jesus is the life. He gives you abundant life. So put your trust in him today, follow him, and live.